Good afternoon, y'all. I'm gonna let some people get on here first before I get started. I've been up since 12 o'clock. I'm off today. And when I say off, I mean my 9 to 5 job. And I haven't even gotten in the shower yet to take my shower before I get my day going. Because I've been on social media and I've been seeing a lot of stuff going on, so I've got to address some stuff because it's brought me involved in it in some type of way. So I want to talk about this, and because there are some people out here who think I give a damn about certain stuff, and I have to address and let folks know what I'm about and everything. So what's up, BK? So y'all please share this. Now I'm gonna tell y'all tonight on my podcast on the UTB network, I'm interviewing Tayshawn O'Neal, part 2. I interviewed her last week. She's running for she's running for Ward 2 City Director, Ken Richardson's old seat. So I just wanted to point that out to you all so you all can be abreast of that and follow me tonight at 7:30 so we can discuss that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is get started with what I want to address here. And I'm going to say this. Some of what I'm going to say is going to hurt some feelings, but I don't give a damn. If your feelings get hurt or you feel like I'm referring to you, you can comment. You're more than welcome to bite the bullet. I'm not going to say no names because for those who it's meant for, they will receive it. So there that is. Let me say this. I'm gonna try to keep this in chronological order. We all know what the situation is that's going on with Little Rock Hood News and Eric Brown and Eric Brown's mom now, and this situation that Eric Brown mom has gotten into it with Cash, with Little Rock Hood News. And you know, some people say it's not true, some people say it is true, some people say this, some people say that. Understand something. It's worthy to be talked about because it's in the news. It's worthy to be talked about because we are public figures. And when I say we, I mean like myself, like Little Rock Hood News, like people in the mainstream media. We are public figures. Whether you like us or not, we are public figures. So therefore, when something is said about us, good or bad, it's going to be in the news. It's going to be talked about. If one of us gets arrested, if one of us gets beat up, if one of us gets accused of any allegations, it's going to be on the internet. And I share some people's stuff, and when I do share it, I tend to put allegations, allegedly, and things of that nature. I let basically people know that, hey, this is not me and my opinions or what have you. These are this person, and I'm putting it out there so you as the audience can make a judgment call on it. Now, this is the thing. It seems as if everything that I put out, there's one or two individuals who always want to debate everything that I put out, no matter what it is. And you are entitled to that because this is a public forum. But 99.9999% of the time, everything that I put out there comes back to be accurate because I know what the fuck I'm doing. Then the person or persons are looking like Screwface because they wanted to try and either one, tear me down, or two, they don't have the followers that I have and that I'm getting, so they want to come on my platform, argue with me, and make themselves relevant. From this point on, I'm not going to do that with you. Let me explain this to you. If you come on and you're saying this and you're saying that and you're giving your opinions, I accept them. I accept constructive criticism. I accept all. If I'm wrong about something and I give misinformation, I accept being corrected. But for those that want to come on my page and argue with me on every single post I put up about what is this and what is that, I'm not going to block you. I'm just not going to comment to you. I'm going to leave you on silent because you're not worthy of me responding to when you try to debate me. Because this is the thing about me. Understand this. I can have a conversation. I can have a conversation where I'm talking about dick, booty, and pussy. And then turn right around and talk with a politician or someone running for public office and have the most intelligent conversation there is. See, I'm a chameleon. Some of y'all don't even know what that is. You Googling right now trying to figure out what it is. See, this is the thing. I can go back and talk about the Iran-Contra affairs. I can go back and talk about George Herbert Walker Bush being in the CIA. I can go back and talk about Clarence Thomas and Anita, what's her name, and what went on with that and everything. I can go back and talk about slavery or the civil rights movement and talk about every specific thing that involved Dr. Martin Luther King or Medgar Evers or whomever. A lot of y'all can't do that. I'm definitely learning, so I'll know what to do when start my podcast. Yeah. So, see, a lot of you all can't get on every single level. See, that's what makes me so goddamn good. Because I can talk about trash, the hood, and everything and know what I'm talking about. Then I can get on politics, religion, whatever, and know what I'm talking about. See, a lot of you all are irrelevant. Some of you all are totally irrelevant. And when I say this, I'm not talking to or about my audience here particularly. I'm talking about all the way around. A whole lot of you are totally irrelevant and have absolutely no life or no credibility behind or substance behind what you say. You don't know how to investigate. You will take one story, run with it, add this, add that, take away this, take away that, and then it's proven that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Prime example, the shooting that happened at the hotel Sunday night. I made a post And the simple post just showed the guy they arrested and the guy that they were saying that they were looking for. And I said, do these two people look anything alike? Now, everybody else was on the same page because once the police put out there about the dude with all black on, it made it seem like that's the only suspect. But see, the police doesn't owe any of us any rights to put out all their information about how many suspects they're looking for to taint their investigation. You had people saying that the police should have put out there and said that, hey, we're looking for this one and we're looking for somebody else. They don't want to do it like that. And then you had people taking it and saying, see, the police got it wrong. They need to apologize. They accused this man over here in black of being the shooter, and this man was on his way to work just because he had on a ski mask and or the thing and gloves on. Now it comes out that they arrested this one dude, the Fluker dude, and this other dude in the black is also being sought as a possible suspect as well. So that means there were at least two people involved. See, me and a girl that I work with, we talked about this and we discussed it. And she was telling me about it before it happened. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to change my post. I said, I'm going to leave my post just as it is. Because all I put out there was, do these two people look alike? I said, watch and wait. I raised my right hand to God. I told her, I said, watch and wait. Because it's going to be proven that all this shit that they're saying, that everybody, all these internet sleuths and detectives want to put out there are misinformed. And lo and behold, probably not even 3 to 4 hours later while I was at work, it all came out and hit the fan. One of the family members of Otis Shavers commented under my post, and she said, thank you. Because all the other shit that these folks were putting out here, the post that I seen, pissed me off and everything. And her comment is on there. See, that's why I am who I am. Before me, there was none. And after me, there will be no other, because I know what the fuck I am doing. And I keep having to seemingly tell a lot of dumb, uneducated ass Negroes this constantly. And I really don't have to, but I do, because I love shitting on motherfuckers. Let me tell you something. One thing about me, I hate to be wrong. I hate to be wrong. That's why I take my time with shit before I post it. That is exactly why I take my time with my shit before I post it. If you don't like what I post and the way that I post, there is a button where you can exit stage left. There is. Because I'm not going to miss you. I'm not. At all. You're just taking up space for somebody else that could be on here obtaining information and getting what they want to hear and what they need. But it's a lot of you cocksuckers on here who are totally uneducated, just dumb and asinine, and just on here just to be seen and heard. And then What happens is when you try to debate me and you try to prove me wrong and you get proven wrong, I'm going to come for that ass. I'm going to light you up like a Macy's Christmas tree is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it my habit because, see, again, I don't have no problem with a person giving me constructive criticism or correcting me on something when I am wrong and they know I'm wrong. I don't have no problem with that. But when you come on every single post I put up and you want to debate it and want to, hey, I saw this and I saw that. I saw this on Little Rock Hood News. Well, take your raggedy boot mouth ass over to Little Rock Hood News and stay there. Don't come on my post telling me what Little Rock Hood News posted, just like I'm sure he don't want you coming on his post telling him what Marquez TV posted. See, it's people out there who have absolutely no fucking life at all but this. This is all you have. And you get on it and you want to try to control a person that has a platform. You're not going to have that with me. Because, see, I have no problem with blocking you. My block button is strong as fuck. Because this is the thing. For every one or two that I block and delete, I get 5 at a minimum every fucking day coming in as new followers or friend requests. Why? Because my shit is constantly getting out there. 2, people see that I pride myself in truth and facts and integrity. 3, they know that they're getting information that has been fact-checked and fact-checked again and verified before it's out there. Again, I don't like to be wrong at all. Not saying that I'm not always, or not saying that I'm always right, because I'm not. But I pride myself in making sure that when I put my shit on here and I'm saying this is what I'm capping my name to or planting my name to, this is, I can bag it up. Thank you, Keezy. Goddamn fly. My nephew said, use that hate as motivation. I do. But I'm going to get rid of their ass as well. Because I ain't got time for them. But why block people for stating their opinion as well? Well, Lack, this is the thing. It's not exactly their opinion. I'm talking about those who come on and try to debate every single thing that I post. And then some 3-4 hours later, they want to inbox me and say, hey, you were right. Those are the individuals I'm talking about. Take your ass back on the post that you debated me on and admit that I'm right. Because what I'm going to start doing is when you inbox me and tell me, you know what, you're right. After you've argued or debated with me on the post, I'm going to screenshot what you inboxed me and then I'm going to post that under there. Because where you argued with me and debated with me on something, that when finding out that you were wrong, that's where you should be able to correct your shit. At least that's what I would do. Again, I don't fault anybody for their opinions. I accept everybody's opinion. I don't censor anyone here. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to debate my shit, or you're going to say or accuse me of being wrong, goddamn it, you better be very well knowledgeable of what you're saying and know that I'm wrong. Because I'm petty. I'm petty as a motherfucker. And when I prove you wrong, I'm gonna take it all the way to the extreme because I'm petty. Okay, got you. That's understandable. Yeah. I'm not gonna never block somebody just for giving their opinion. No, we can debate stuff, but know that when you constantly keep questioning everything that I put up, it becomes, why the fuck are you following me? I'm not saying believe everything that I say, but what I would urge you to do is, if you see me put something up, before you come and comment, go and research it yourself to see if what I'm stating is true or not. Then when you ascertain your information, then you can come on my post and say, hey, I got this from this and that, and this says this or that. Then what that'll make me do is say, okay, well, where did you get it from? And then you tell me, oh, I got it from Google, or I got it from Siri, or I got it from wherever. Then I'll go back and recheck my information as well as yours, and then I expect for you to do the same with mine, and then we try to find out where the discrepancies are at. That's journalism 101. That's understandable. But every single thing that I post, you come on and debate it every time. To me, you're saying that you're trying to make a name for yourself. And you're not going to be able to make no name for yourself off of me. I'm not going to allow you to. Lack says you do bring a platform of news and awareness about things that we would be blind to see sometimes. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Much love. That's what I pride myself in. To bring you the news and the information that I ascertain and I investigate, and I make sure that it's correct. I don't edit. I don't take nothing away. I'm not covered under FCC standards. I don't have to edit my stuff. I'm not going to edit it. I'm going to give it to you just like it is and let you make the decision. BK says, I definitely hate when people come at me in a negative way off my own post, especially when I'm not tagging your name or you have nothing to do with it. Call shut the fuck up. I agree. But you know, this is social media. Everybody has a right to their opinion and everything. He says hating and belittling. Right. It is. But I'm a big boy. I can handle it. But just because I can handle it doesn't mean that I'm not going, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it and I'm going to say what the fuck it is and I'll talk crazy to you. Then you can talk crazy back to me or whatever. That's all fine and dandy. Then we can go on about our business. I ain't just going to block you right then and there. Only time I'm going to block you is when I see that you have absolutely no mind to open up and be knowledgeable that you could be wrong. if you just on here trying to make a name for yourself off of my platform. It's just like the other night on the live when Jamar came on here trying to promote his business. And he didn't ask me. He just put his real estate number up there and says, hey, this is my name, this is my real estate name. No, you don't do that. It's proper etiquette to everything that you do, decent and in order. He should have stated, hey, can you promote my business for me? So when I told him that he couldn't, his response was, I've been doing this for 27 years. Well, dude, if you've been a real estate agent for 27 years, why you need to promote your shit on my platform? You should already be out there. You're promoting your shit on my platform because you know that my platform is exploding right now. My platform is reaching more people than your business has ever reached in the 27 years that you've been in business. So once he didn't seem to understand that and thought it was funny, I went on and blocked him. At first I tried to I was just banning him from the video, but he wanted to crack jokes and wanted to get a little laugh, and he got his 15 seconds of fame before I blocked that ass. Let me read a couple of comments. I definitely come straight to the punch. No sugar coating. That's right, B. That's why I like you, bro. Because you're just like me. You don't bite your tongue. You state exactly what the fuck is on your mind, and I like that. I like that fully, 100%. That's why I'm going to get you, whether I just do a Thursday podcast and have you on as a guest. I might end up doing that. But see, hey, what I might wind up doing is getting with you and we get together and get some iPads and make sure that they work, and then that way we can run a podcast together or a live and do that every so often. BK said again, people want to beat around the bush, not Kels, aka Mr. Straightforward. Yeah. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I really and truly do. I'm not going to be on here any longer. I'm going to go ahead and get off here so I can get in the shower, and then I've got to do laundry, and then I've got to get ready for you're welcome. And then I've got to get ready for my podcast tonight at 7:30 with Tayshawn O'Neal. Again, this is part 2 with Tayshawn. She's one of the candidates who's running for Ward 2 City Director here in Little Rock. Her and Pastor Dwight Townsend of Longley Baptist Church. And I've extended the invitation to Pastor Townsend to come on my live as well. He has reached out to me. He and I have been in contact, and so that will be hopefully forthcoming here soon, where I can sit down with the candidate, Pastor Dwight Townsend, and talk with him and see why he wants to run for Ward 2 City Director and some more things. So I appreciate each and every one of you all. Hold on. I appreciate each and every one of for tuning in. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying something. Yeah, didn't work, B. See if you can add me before you get her. Yeah, I just tried. It didn't do it again. Don't know why. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all take care. Until tonight, 7:30, UTB Podcast Network. Your boy, Marquez TV, right here, 7:30 p.m. for my show with Tayshawn O'Neal, where we talk politics and the connection, the future of Little Rock and where she sees it going, where she wants it to go under her leadership and the City of Little Rock Board of Directors. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay hydrated out here in this heat. If you're going out here in this heat, please stay hydrated. Um, and stay safe. Y'all take care. God bless your hearts and all your parts.